Uh, here we go. And here we are on the Shatter Temple. Spawning in the far right with music is our Terran in the red trunks, maraoz. Maraoz. There's some awesome names that we have. Spawning in the far left, we have our Zerg in the blue trunks. We have frsaphire. Frsaphire? We'll just call him Sapphire. The Frenchie Sapphire. Shatter Temple, this looks like to be a ladder or blizzard edition of the map. You've got your main base, which is pretty wide, has a lot of area, which you got a ramp kind of far away from your base. But it's a narrow ramp, which leads down into your natural, which is very, very wide, very difficult to defend, especially with a very wide ramp. Your third is blocked by rocks, and that leads to a pretty easily defendable third. Or this expansion over here has some gold minerals, and they are there's a set of destructible rocks right there, delaying a quick expansion right there. So, since it's cross position, I would hope to see a pretty good macro game or a pretty good slugfest from both these players. They got rid of close by ground positions, so there isn't any kind of cheesy bunker rushes or anything like that, unless you fully outright commit to it. Now, coming from our Terran player, we see a 12 racks and 13 gas, so pretty standard, run-of-the-mill open book. From our Zerg, we have a 15 drones, and it looks like with the drone on the way, it looks like he's going to do a 15 hatch. And probably either a 15, he went back up to 15, so we're probably going to see a 15 pool as well. So pretty standard play from both of these players. Sapphire hiding a drone in the bottom right corner to be able to get a scout later. We'll see if maraoz. We're going to run with maraoz. I think that's what we're going to run with. We're going to run with maraoz. And that drone's still running around kind of seeing what's going on. Seeing nothing out of the ordinary and fully completing that wall off. We don't see any gas from Sapphire quite yet. Probably still just scouting and trying to see what the other player is doing. And that drone able to get away. Let's see if he decides to... He's planning on stealing that second gas. Let's see if he's able to do it. And he's able to do it to at least survive a little bit longer and get some scouting information down. So he canceled it and was able to rebuild it, delaying the ability to take that second gas. Now, maraoz putting down a factory right there. So likely we're going to see a Hellion opening. Some good standard play from both these players right off the bat. We see two lings being built for Sapphire. Just utilize that to be able to chase away any kind of scouting units and be able to assert some map control. Actually building two more sets of lings behind that. One drone or one SCV back there to build a supply depot. And he's still being very annoying with that supply depot, or with that evolution chamber, or that assimilator, excuse me. Oh, and he's able to get away to look a little bit more, but isn't able to find anything else. Now, Sapphire still hasn't taken any gas, or he has one set of gas, but he hasn't mined anything from it yet. So, as we can see from maraoz's play right here, he's throwing down an armory and he's throwing down a tech lab. So, it's very possible that he's going to be doing he's going to be rushing Thor, but he's expanding behind it. So, very interesting opening, being able to do all this based on one gas. Let's see if he's able to keep that going. 4 more drones along the way for Sapphire. He's starting his gas. Doesn't have quite enough for speed or any kind of major tech unit yet. He can build a baling nest, but a good setup right here for Sapphire, being able to block any kind of run-bys or be predictive of that. Small blunder right there. He just set up his rally points right there. And in fact, we have a Thor on the way. Zergling speed just starting right now. It's about 20 seconds in. It'll probably be done as the Thor gets to the base. So it's very important for Sapphire to know that this is coming. We got a set of slow lings running around. Looks like they're going to work on that third, but a good battalion of Marines or a flock of Marines right here holding the Zelnaga Watchtower. So with some reinforcements running in, it's going to be very difficult for Sapphire to know that this is coming. Every single drone that he makes in addition to this is going to be a lethal mistake. And he's working on those rocks. Those Marines are pushing in, and Thor is here, bringing quite a few SCVs along for the ride. I was hoping that they were Maynarding, but no, he is being a cheeky bastard, and he's bringing them along to make sure that his Thor is on. Also researching +1 vehicle weapons. So the story here is, is Sapphire going to get a whiff of this? And if he does, is he going to go in before the +1 is done? It looks like maraoz is committing. He doesn't... Steven misclicked the button. Oh shit. Alright, so as we rewind, maraoz is right here. Is he committing or is he waiting for the +1? Shit. Alright, so it looks like he is committing to this attack. Does Sapphire know about it? He doesn't quite know about it yet. The vision is very, very blank. He sees quite a few Marines and quite a few SCVs and a Thor roll in. Is he going to be able to hold this with a Roachborn and a lair on the way? The Zerglings that he had aren't quite enough, and these Marines and this Thor are definitely holding position over this natural expansion. And maraoz decides he's going to go for the kill instead of deciding to take out that natural. And even though at home he expanded and he wasn't he definitely wasn't going to have follow-up. Sapphire pulls everything. All the drones are coming. He decides to stutter step a little bit, which is kind of effective, but that Thor is now being surrounded by all these SCVs, and it literally is a Thor versus a Queen versus 24 plus drones and a Thor. 10 roaches are on the way. He takes out the Roachborn, so that's done. That Thor has 14 kills and has +1 kicked in, so these roaches are coming in, hopefully being able to take the being able to finish off this Thor. But the SCVs are repairing. There's 4 SCVs still there, and it's repairing quite a bit. The Thor, being a commander Thor, climbing up to 22, 23 kills. Lost all of his SCV reinforcement. He's getting repaired by 1 SCV. Oh my god. He literally is being repaired by 2 SCVs, and they barely were able to save him. With 27 kills, he decides the damage is done and he's going home. 5 more Marines on the way. There's no more SCV reinforcement though, so that 113 HP Thor is all that's left. And those drones decide to fall back and decide that that's not quite enough. These Lings come through, decide to seeing if there's any kind of valiant effort that they can to at least stop this aggression. But the Thor is kiting, and another Thor decides to join it. So we have a 39 kill Commander Thor and a Recruit Thor that has full health, and 4 more SCVs are going to come and save the day with the repair. And if you're Sapphire, what do? I mean, you're down by 8 food, but you've got 2 Thors, and it's extremely difficult to be able to deal with that. So he decides to box everything in. He's got all of his Zerglings. He's actually pulling them back, trying to buy as much time as he possibly can. Here's the commit. And the Zerglings and the drones are slowly dying. These Marines are coming up to reinforce. Sapphire is laughing at the situation. And that's maraoz's Thor rush, with Project's fuck up towards the middle of it. Whoops. Now, if we go back to the game, this Thor has 60 fucking kills. The second Thor that comes in has 20 kills. So between both of these Thors that he did, maraoz got 80 kills with the +1. So, props to him. That's why Thors are imba. Good game to maraoz. Sapphire, you didn't know it was coming, man. That was what happened. I think you did everything right. Your setup was good. You were working on planning ahead and getting that third. You just didn't know it was coming. And being able to know that stuff is coming is extremely important, because for every second that Thor was walking to your base, every turn you were making was another thorn in your side. So we'll get this next game up and running.